So good morning, dear students. So today also we are going to be solve a numerical based on the Moore circle as well as analytical method. So we are now the practicing more and more numericals so that in future, if this numerical come in your any examination in RGBB as well as or any competitive examination, you are able to solve the numerical based on this Moore circle method or analytical method. So now let's move to the next slide. So this is a problem. This is a problem statement. So now just I'm stating that this problem at the point in this strained material, stress pattern is shown in the figure. The figure is given in the question, and what you need to be find out. This is also mentions in here. Number one, normal and shear stresses on plane AC as shown in the figure. Theta is 30-degree mentioned, and magnitude and nature of principal stresses and orientation of principal stresses plane. Then last one is the maximum shear stress and orientation of the maximum shear stress plane. So first we will be solve this with the help of analytical method by using the formulas. Okay, this is a diagram. Try to be understand this diagram. This is a strained body where the stress is applied in x and y direction. In x direction, which stress is applied, that is 75 megapascal, and and which is in nature of tensile. This is a tensile nature, and which stresses are applied over in y direction, that is 90 megapascal. Okay, then also the shear stress which is developed in this body, that is 50 megapascal. Direction is mentioned in this diagram. So given data is sigma x is equal to 75 megapascal, sigma y is equal to minus 90 megapascal, minus because its nature is compressive, and shear is 50 megapascal, and inclined plane is 30-degree. Why I have taken minus sign? Because initially when we have derived the formula for using this method, so we have taken the theta in this place. So now the question given in this place, that's why I put here minus sign. So this automatically come here, shift toward here. Okay, this is the motto why we had taken the theta as a minus sign. Okay, let's move to the next slide. So normal stresses on inclined plane. How do we calculate the first part of this question? So we know that the simple formula, I think you all are remember this formula: sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus sigma y minus sigma x by 2 cos 2 theta plus tau sine 2 theta. Just simply put the all respective value with the sign here. You will get the sigma theta is 7705 megapascal. Simply put the all value with respect to time, sign. Okay, not time, it's with respect to all sign. So here you know that sigma y is we having with the sign of negative, so just put the negative sign here and negative sign here. And also we, and one more thing that you have to be see that why tau is taken positive, because the sign of the, you can see previous this diagram, because this is the, as mentioned in your previous, when you derive that formula is like this, like that. That's why the tau is taken positive. If opposite, then we have to be put here minus sign. You every time you have to be keep in your mind when which condition you have taken to derive this formula. You have to be convert the given question on that one, then only you will able to get the right answer. So let's move to the next part to calculate the shear stress on the inclined plane. So this is the simple formula. You might be remember that sigma y minus sigma x by 2 sine 2 theta minus tau cos 2 theta, and just you put the
cos 2 theta.
yes, just you put the all respective values here, and you will get the solutions. So just you put the minus 90 plus 75 and this minus sign as well, and you get this answer. And I will provide this PPT, and you will see, uh, by solving yourself you will get the all the answer. Okay, next move to the next second part of the question. So next slide. Principal stress. We have to be, calculate the principal stresses here. So principal stresses, you know the formula already. What is the formula for principal stress? Is sigma 1 is equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus under root sigma y minus sigma x by 2 का whole square plus tau square. You just put the all the respective value here. So it will be definitely helpful to you. So put all the values. Sigma x value 75 and sigma y is minus 90, and respectively all put value. You will get sigma 1 is equal to 88.96 megapascal, because it is a positive. Positive means it is a nature of this is a tensile. This is a tensile normal stress or tensile principal stress. Sign say you can understood what is the type of the stress, whether it is a norm tensile or a compressive stress. Next we have to find the sigma 2. Sigma 2 matlab second principal stress, or we can say minimum principal stress. So the formula is like this, but different is this sign. Previously it was plus, now it is minus. You put the same value what you have already put in this here. So but because the difference of this minus, the both will be 8, and it's come minus 1039.7 megapascal. And this value 1039.7 pascal mega, because it is a minus sign, you can see here this is a minus sign, this is a minus sign. So we can also write this like this 103.97, but in bracket we have to write c plus c stand
Compressive.
for compressive. C stand for the compressive. So
Compressive.
yes, next slide. Now we have to be calculate the orientation of the principal stress. Simple, you know that formula. We have already derived in the previous classes. The tan 2 theta 1 is equal to 2 tau upon sigma y minus sigma s. Put all respective value as given in the question. You will get theta 1 is equal to minus 15.61 degree. And how to find the theta 2? Just add 90 degree. So it will be theta 2 will be 74.39. You have to be remember this formula. Yeah, you just write down these formulas in front of your study table, so you will easily mm, remember this formula. This is very helpful to you. Everywhere you need to be understand, not only this unit. In the further which unit, many units will come where we have to use this formula. So every time you must remember this formula, which will be help to you to understand the coming concepts. So now we have to be find the maximum shear stresses. And so maximum shear stress formula is this tau max plus minus under root sigma y minus sigma x
Sigma
by
y
the
minus
whole square plus tau square.
upper
You,
square
you
plus
have to
tau.
remember this formula. Then you just put all respective value. Then tau max in uh, positive direction, in negative direction will be 96.46 megapascal. So ये
Pascal.
this is all analytical method. Now we have to be find the inclination of shear stress plane. So this is a formula for that. So, 2 theta s depend for the inclination of your orientation of the shear stress plane, maximum shear stress plane. So that is a formula is sigma y minus sigma s upon 2 tau. Put all respective value, then it's become minus of 29.78. Minus means it's a anti-clockwise direction. Now come to the next method. Okay, so all again, my dear students, please try to be understand. This one is a really important. Mohr circle method is important. It's take little time to solve the big problem, but you have sometime question itself mention you solve by the Mohr circle method. So you have to be use the Mohr circle method. If in question they are not mentioning to solve by any method, so you can either use the analytical method or Mohr circle method. In analytical method, dear student, you have to be remember all respective formulas, but in Mohr circle method you don't need to be remember any formula, but you have to be need to be remember the procedure to draw the Mohr circle. So let's start. We have all data given. So we have the sigma y minus 90 megapascal. It is mentioned in the question itself, and tau at plane where the sigma y is acting, it is a minus 50 megapascal. Understood?
Minus 50.
Minus 50.
Megapascal, and
Yes, sir.
tau which is acting where the sigma x acting, that is a 50 megapascal. So these data is given in the question, and now you have to be find, you need to be find the value of the sigma 1, sigma 2, theta 1, theta 2, tau max, whatever you ask in the question. As simple as. So first what we do, first we have to be draw a line corresponding to the x axis. x axis से corresponding आपको एक line draw करनी है any length की, आपको बनाना ग्राफ पेपर में है, ठीक है? So हमने ये line draw कर ली.
Yes, sir.
Then आप y axis draw करोगे, हमने y axis draw कर ली. Now इसके बाद आप क्या करते हो, जो भी कोई
Circle draw करेंगे.
anyone positive, you take the positive one first. So we have to be take the I scale, a proper scale. So scale, suppose I have taken the 20 megapascal is equal to 10 mm or 1 centimeter. Okay? Then this one is a positive, 71, 75 is a positive. So just divide by 20. So it will be how much? Divide by 20 to 75. How much? Is 3.75 है ना, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So you measure from here this length and you take, you mark A. Okay? Then come to the corresponding shear stress. Shear stress is minus 50. So minus 50 have to be mentioned where? Downward. Downward. Minus means नीचे, ठीक है? Downward. So just divide by 20 to 50. How much? 2.5.
2.5.
ठीक है?
2.5.
Okay, 2.5 centimeter in downward. No, sorry. Oh, sigma x. We have taken sigma x, na?
Downward.
X is positive.
Yes, sir.
Sigma x, the tau is positive. ठीक है? So it will be upward direction. I was actually confused. I have taken first this sigma x, not sigma y. Okay? So this is a positive.
Yes, sir.
It's come
Yes,
upward direction. Now you take the value of sigma y. ठीक है? That sigma y is you take that sigma y value from here measure. You just divide by 20 to 90. How much is 4.5? ठीक है? Then
4.5.
Okay, 4.5. This way, and mark B, no, mark C here, and again the corresponding this sigma y value of tau is minus. Now it's come downward of 2.5 centimeter.
2.5 centimeters.
And now you match this B and T by a straight line. So like this, where this straight line BD intersect to the x-axis, that will be E. Okay, like this. So that's E, the center of the Mohr circle. Now take this E as a center and BD as a diameter. Draw a circle. Draw a circle by using the rounder. सो देखो मेरा सर्कल कितना अच्छा बन गया है, बिल्कुल सिंपल बन गया। अब आपका जो ओ
Yes, sir.
ओ एच है, ओ एच एंड ओ आई, ओ एच विल बी give you positive value, it means that that is the your sigma 1 and sigma 2 is mine with the minus sign. Okay, so OH is how much?
OI.
Sigma 1, you just measure this from O to H in a linear scale. Maybe it's we have taken the 20s, so 88 is a proper 4.4 है ना, it will become up around 4.4 this distance, so you have to multiply by this 20 scale, you will get 88.97 megapascal.
8.97
Okay,
megapascal.
simply then you measure, now you measure dear students this
Sigma
from
2.
O to I. This O to I is approximately above 5, is more than 5, 5.1 or
5.1.
5.2, yeah, approximately. So it will become,
Yes.
then multiply by the 20, you will get minus 1039.7 megapascal is sigma 2. Then now turn is come to find the orientation of the principal plane. Now this inclined plane is like this, so you have to be measured downward. So you measure this angle by using the your protractor or D protractor या D जो होता है उसके through you can find out this. So let's see. So this is called theta 1, and so 2 theta 1 is equal to, it is approximately 32. So this it is probably 32. So okay, so this is 32. Approximately 32 I have taken here, it's come around 31.22 something. So you just divide by 2, so you will get theta 1, 15.61. Likewise, you just add the 90 degrees, then you will be get the orientation of theta 2, means orientation of the minimum principal plane or second principal plane. Now the
Plus
turn
90.
to calculate the tau max. So how to find the tau max? How to calculate tau max? You just measure JE. You just measure JE.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
JE, and you multiply by this scale, and it's come around 96.47 megapascal.
Megapascal.
Now we have to find out the last part where the sigma theta and tau theta at the given angle, and angle is given how much is 30 degree, and in the 30-degree inclined plane we have to be calculate the value of normal stress as well as shear stress on the inclined plane. So let's see that. This is, so we measured from, listen to me, that is 60 degree from this plane BD, from BD to this downward 60 degree. Okay, understood? This is 60 degree, means
Yes, sir.
BOM, this is the angle of 60 degrees. It should be BOM. I have written either AEM. No, it's the BEM. Oh, no, sorry, BEM. It must be that it's equal to 60 degree. This angle BOM. I will correct here. This is a little bit problem here. So now you will get the point M, and now as simple as you measure EK. EK multiply by this scale, you will get sigma theta, and measure MK multiply by this scale, you will get the tau theta. So dear student, this is all about any problem related to the when biaxial loading is there, and if you need to be calculate the normal stress, shear stress at any inclined plane, or principal stresses and their orientation, maximum shear stress and their orientation, anything you can calculate by using this Mohr circle method. Just drawing a circle. This is a simple method. You just remember the procedure, and it will be better. It will be helpful to you to solve any problem which related to the biaxial loading. So now it's your turn. So dear student,